Just got back from the worst first date of my life.
No!
Yeah, I mean, she had a deeper voice than I did, and
Oh, dang.
didn't use deodorant, and yeah, didn't shave her armpits. It was weird. It was really weird.
Oh, that sounds weird, but I guarantee you it was not as bad as a first date that I've been on. Like, I guarantee you I've had the worst first date of all time.
How?
Do you want to hear about it?
Yeah.
Do you want the whole scary story?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember it like it was yesterday. So, my freshman year, I was at a different school. We'll call it Tulane University just for shits and giggles, but that's just a totally random school that has nothing to do with any valid point to this story. So, Halloween rolls around, and I get a care package from my parents. Lots of things inside, but the main prize is an entire package of mint Oreos. I'm stoked. This is like the best prize of all time care packages. It's legit. So then I read the accompanying note from my mom, and the postscript says, P.S. You have to share the cookies with the girl with a pretty smile. What the Mom? She's taken it upon herself to get me back into the dating game. And being the mama's boy I am, I know that I cannot eat them unless it's with the girl, so the Oreos go in my closet untouched. I realized I have to text a girl. And so I text a girl that I had not met or seen. I had met her, but I had not seen her since August, and it's now November. And I text her probably the creepiest text of all time, and it says, hey, I've got some mint Oreos, would you like to come over and share them with me? Should have been my first clue when she responds pretty quickly with, sure, and a lot of emojis. So she comes over, and we sit down in my lounge, and I'm a nice guy, so I go to the grocery store, and I got a thing of chocolate milk, a thing of regular milk. Whichever one she wanted would be, I'd have the opposite. She'd get what she wants, man, because I'm a good guy. So I ask her, which milk do you want? She says, oh, I mix my milks. That should have been my actual first clue. What the crap is that? But I'm an accommodating guy, so I leave and go get some cups. And I come back, and she's on the phone. And she gets off the phone, and she says, sorry, I had to call my roommate because my ex-boyfriend is drunk and needs a place to stay for the night instead of driving, so he's gonna stay in my room. So I think, that's weird. Your drunk ex is gonna sleep in your room. Hey, but you do you. So, being the naive 18-year-old that I am, I don't think that anyone would have actually started dating somebody they met within the first 3 months of college. So this has to be a guy she dated from high school. So I pose this question, to which she responds, oh no, this is a 24-year-old Army veteran with cochlear implants who I dated for 2 weeks earlier in the semester. Wow. So not only is your ex-boyfriend drunk, but he's ex-military and can take out his ears and not hear you if he wanted to, and he's sleeping in your room. But hey, you do you, no judgment. Well, I don't really know what to do from here, so I ask a simple question. What is your favorite type of music? She says, oh, I love Avenged Sevenfold. Do you want to listen to some? Do I look like an Avenged Sevenfold kind of guy? No. So she pulls it up, starts headbanging along, probably drinks some of this crappy milk mixture, which is just milk down chocolate milk. And from what I can tell, this is a song about a guy who cheats on his girlfriend, she kills herself, comes back and haunts this guy until he kills himself. So she asked me what my favorite type of music is, to which I respond, I like Michael Bublé. So since that question didn't go how I thought it would, I ask a presumably safe question of, what are you going to do this Thanksgiving besides eat turkey? And she says, oh, I'm going to a wedding. I'm like, yes! Weddings are so safe. That's awesome. I love weddings. My response, whose is it? It's my brother's. Awesome, like, I bet you're in the wedding. Yeah, I am. You know, his real dad is coming in from Chicago. I've never met him before. great. I cannot relate to that at all. But, you know, that's okay. Weddings are fun. So I say, honestly, I don't say anything at all. I don't think. She's like, yeah, I've been to a lot of weddings. A lot of my girlfriends are married and have kids. In fact, I was engaged last year. What the balls? Like, what? Are you serious? What? So, as expected, I'm like, you were engaged? She's like, yeah. He was 17, he was a junior, and I broke it off so I could come to college and do my own thing. I think, yeah, you're certainly doing that, killing that game. And then she says, yeah, he's coming here next year, so we're probably just gonna get back together. To which I say, of course you are, in my head. Just like, wow. At this point, I definitely don't really know what to say. So to fill the silence, I start eating an Oreo. She fills it with no prodding from me at all by saying, with a completely serious face, I lost my virginity when I was 13. My brain freaks out. I don't know what to say, so I stuff another Oreo in my mouth, because you can't say anything wrong if you can't talk. But don't worry, she fills it. Of course, it's because I was sexually assaulted. Yeah, I got nothing. Like, my brain is totally frozen at that point in time, and all I know is I've got to get out of there. So I say the first thing that comes into my head, and it's probably the most deplorable thing I've ever said to another human being. I leaned over, touched her on the shoulder, and said, "That's just too bad." I'm not kidding. Like, I said that, and I just felt like complete shit. But it went right over her head, and she didn't say anything. She was like, yeah, just kind of went on. So I look at my imaginary watch and say, oh, what do you know? I gotta go study. Let me take you home. So we're cleaning up the Oreos, not anything else. And I realize I'm the only one who's eaten anything. Any Oreos. I'm like, cookie girl, dude, you didn't eat any cookies. And she says, oh yeah, I don't like men. Oh my God. She should have told me that, because the entire thing could have been avoided. I was just like, ugh. So I just walk her out, drop her off, call my mom. Mom, guess what I just did? Did you share your cookies? You bet I did. Listen to this gem. So I lay out all these points to my mom. She just laughs at me. And she loves me. And she says, Tommy, you have the absolute worst luck with women I've ever heard. I will never again try and meddle with you and girls. Needless to say, that was not a factor in me transferring, but I did nonetheless transfer. And that's my story.
Yep, so, wow.
That is the worst date of all time. And yeah, so how does yours compare now to that?
It's not even that close. Maybe I should ask her on a second date.
That's right, because nothing can be as bad as a girl who mixes her milks. So the moral of the story is don't mix your freaking milks, because it's milked down chocolate milk, and that means she's crazy. So don't do it. Just walk away.